are doing the right thing. You're being a responsible adult, even though I don't think you're running around doing anything. Oh, Rocky, getting comfy. Settling in for the game talk.
Yeah,
I didn't ask you. My phone started talking to me through my watch.
Again, that is absolutely a sleeper agent phrase. So somebody's going to go
That's
kill
twice.
somebody right now.
I was going to say, that's twice. One more, someone's going to get activated.
Yeah. Somebody's
Gonna
going to
be
take
Mike.
down the system.
I have
No
no
comment.
idea what you guys are even doing.
Whenever you hear something really weird and like somebody's like says something completely off the wall that no one would ever say in normal conversation, it's just
Dungeon Crawler Carl.
oh, which that's what I was alluding to. Now we actually get to have your
We can
perspective.
actually talk about it. Yeah. Okay. Before we get to Mike, John knows. Mike, I'm going to tell you, I finished the entire series finally.
Yay!
There's so much that I want to talk about, but you have to finish it first. So
Mhm.
I guess now we have to wait even longer for Mike to finish so we
Welcome
can have a podcast dedicated to it.
Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world.
I have joined it.
I mean,
It is so good.
it is really
It's
good.
such a good series.
Right. You find out at the end that the real dungeon crawler Carl were the friends that we made along the way.
Yeah. Okay, Mike, where are you so far? Since you were reading it when I first showed up.
It's currently raining goblin.
Oh, did he
can
blew
be
everyone
more
up?
specific.
No,
Oh, did he throw in the dynamite in? I
No,
don't wanna
not that
spoil it if
far.
he did.
not that far.
It's raining goblins.
I'm at the point where he has to get out of the guild. To kill the two goblins before they go tell
Oh,
their.
you're still at the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're
way
at the very beginning.
Wow. Okay.
But one of the goblins ended up hitting the machine.
The front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a really, really good intro to,
I was just about to say that.
like, they don't pull any punches right at the very beginning.
I mean, one of the first things they talk about is some old lady's head getting pulled off by the building disappearing.
Oh Jesus! Yeah, I forgot. All
Yeah. So what do you think so far, even though you just got in the dungeon?
It is weird. I'm like a good weird. Like
Just wait. It keeps that weirdness and it keeps going. But it's oddly sincere.
Yeah,
And it has emotional highs and lows too. It's kind of nuts.
oh,
right.
shit, okay.
There's some really, really, and it's weird because there's some very adult things in the book, but there's some really mature,
Like, I Need a Baby Seal is very adult. And I finally understand it now. Raoul, that damn crab.
But the thing that's like, but there are moments where like the "You Will Not Break Me,"
Oh.
like it could be played for like whatever, but the dynamic between Carl and Donut and a lot of people. You haven't met Pony yet. You
I didn't
haven't.
like Tony at first, but his
Oh,
and Carlos
God.
interactions now, it's getting me. I feel so bad for him.
But no, Pony's whole thing, Prepotente. What is that?
Prepotente. Well, that's
Prepotente.
what Jeff
Ye-
Hayes pronounces
yeah.
it like. He says
Yeah.
Prepotente.
Prepotente. You'll meet him soon, and he has one specific, like,
He shows up in book 3.
right, and he has one mannerism that you get over and over again, and then you'll forget about it, and then he'll do it, and
Mhm.
every time it makes me laugh. Every time.
Right in my goddamn ear.
Right in my goddamn ear.
It's great. Have you picked up on Carl's catchphrase yet? Something that he keeps saying over and over because of Donut.
No. Oh my god.
You're almost there. Like you're probably about like 50 pages away from when they actually call it out.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's gonna be one of those freaking moments. Jesus Christ.
It's only 2 words.
Right. And one of the words is donut.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And it's
Gotta
not
keep
apple
writing.
cider
It's so
donut.
good.
It is
No.
really good.
That's
It's
3 words.
not the way I say it, baby. No, honestly, it's a really good series. The only reason why I'm switching it up is it just like I stopped reading a couple days, and then I was like, okay, I'm not going to get back into a book unless I completely mix it up. Once I finish these 2 books, then I'll go back, finish that series, and then I think I'm going to go back and do Brendan Sanderson one more time. Go read 20 books, have it take 7 months.
I think I'm going to start some of the Brandon Sanderson stuff now that I'm done with Dungeon Crawler Carl. I just need to figure out where to start.
I will tell you.
I mean, I have a flight coming up, so I need something.
Well, I'll say this. We've talked about it, but it's basically what you're looking for. If you're looking for something really quick and easy, Mistborn. It doesn't stay that way, and it's by no stretch of the imagination like simplistic or anything, but it's a very straightforward fantasy novel. If you want something like on the scale of Wheel of Time or something like really dense, I would do Stormlight Archive. Stormlight Archive is where I started, and I'm very glad I did, because it's wild. If you if you do start that, whichever series you start, I would recommend finding a reading order, and then whichever series you're going to pick, whichever main series, just read again, because there's a lot of jumping on points, but there are some specific books you have to read at specific points, because if you you don't need to, but it makes the whole thing way better.
It makes it a lot more understandable.
Not even just understandable, but there are characters that come in throughout the series, between all of the series. And if you get to a point where for example, he has a few secret projects, which are not secret anymore, but they're just books that he didn't tell anyone he was going to release. He just released Isle of the Emberdark, which is the 5th in that line. And they're not a series. It's a bunch of not connected books, but they all have characters from Stormlight, from Mistborn. They have, but they take place on different planets. It's a whole thing, dude.
Would you say the whole thing was called the Cosmere?
Oh, it's the Cosmere, my friend.
Oh God,
Wait till you meet.
I feel if I'm gonna jump into Stormlight Archives, I need to actually spend time in the quiet room, just absorbing it all if it's that dense.
Fun fact, you don't. If you read Mistborn, it's a relatively straightforward read. And once you get the reading order down, most of the books are very easy, not super dense. Just Stormlight Archive, again, each book is 1,500 pages long, and there are 5 of them. Yeah. And I have read that. Okay. I have read just Stormlight Archive, except for the 5th book, because I reread the entire series. So I've read that twice. So I have read
in a weekend.
No, God, it took me 7 months to get through all 20 books. It was, whew, and it was enjoyable. It wasn't like reading the Silmarillion, which is right here. You can't see it, but I have the Silmarillion.
I got that back there on the bookshelf too.
Oh, that is a painful book.
I've got one in here, and Meg's got one in our room.
The funny part is, it's I've always heard people say, when you read the Silmarillion, you read it like a textbook, and it really, really is. It is. Mm-hmm. It is it is the reading equivalent. It's not even super long, but it's the reading equivalent of running a marathon. It is. Yeah. You're glad you did it, but while you're doing it, you're like, why did I do this?
Ooh, speaking of books, one of my favorite stories is, well, I guess the new version of the movie is coming out soon, The Odyssey.
Oh yeah, it's going to be Chris Nolan, right?
I gotta go watch it. Yeah, I have to go see it just on principle.
Yeah.
I've got high hopes for it.
Hey, you know what? When you're ready to go, if we all have a free weekend, I say we do a, you know, ramble pack
Podcast
to the
outing to the
movies.
movies.
Yeah,
I'm down.
that'd be
I
fun.
think they're only. Is it only in IMAX? I know that they're shooting it in IMAX.
Where are you going to see it, do you think?
It beats the hell out of me. I haven't looked that far into it. I gotta see where it's being shown.
But do you have an IMAX near you?
There should be one near.
No.
I believe so. I want to say it's the near the Rhode Island border. Hold on.
That's
Near-
you, not me. Then I'm up by New Hampshire.
Right, I was going to say, where are you, Mike?
New
He's
Bedford.
down by Rhode Island.
Oh. Got it.
Yeah.
So, I got an IMAX right over in Stoughton, so easy. Just jump on the highway.
You're a good
jump
midpoint.
on I'm not going to lie. Every time there's a movie being played and our friends are going to go see it, I always go to see them because they all live in, like, Somerville and stuff. I, on the other hand, I live pretty far south. And, I'm like, oh, you should come here, man. There's so much more parking. It's not a pain. It's very easy to get in, very easy to get out. But, hey, if you guys are down for it, I'm totally down to go see a movie.
That's coming out, I think, spring or summer of next year. So, something to do.
Yeah, man. No. I keep forgetting. I need this mic. I love it. It's great. I can do this. But it's also it's not stuck anywhere. And there's a cable that runs underneath my desk. So, if I move the wrong way, everything just goes flying.
Oh, jeez.
I just noticed that Rocky disappeared.
Yeah. So, while we were all talking, Rocky heard Terry outside, so Terry opened the door and he went out. That's a closet. So,
Okay.
the door out is right over here, so he, kind of... You know what's fun is having a 75-pound dog when you're in the middle of a meeting with 25 people jump onto your lap and you're like, hey, buddy, now's not the time.
It's fun. Odin, my cat, pushes open my office door if it's not closed all the way, and he jumps in front of the camera and will push me with his face. Mike, you've seen it when we're talking, and he's like, "Hey, it's time to feed me." He pushes the mic out of the way with his face.
Yep.
Animals are the best.
Sure.
The
When they
only,
wanna
other
be.
than the couple of times that we recorded, snow jumping on top of me, the most inopportune time was when I was taking my exam for one of my certifications. Because
I'm glad you said taking your exam. I thought you were going to say taking a shit.
oh, he does
That's
that.
that's what he calls it. He's going to go take the exam.
But
He's going to answer number 2.
and it's one of those that it's proctored, so they have I have to have my phone camera and the laptop
I bet it
camera pointed in two different directions. They see any kind of movement, does not matter.
What was the certification
that
for?
sucks.
It's one of my for an insurance certification I'm going for, the CISR. I don't
Okay.
remember what the acronym is for, but I have
scissor.
to pass.
There you go.
We have to pass 5 different exams, and if we fail it, we have to retake the all-day class all over again and have to do
Oof.
online check-ins.
Certified Insurance Service Representative.
Yep.
That's what SCISR stands for.
Scissor.
Yeah. All right, are we ready to get this show on the road?
Let's
Yep,
do
we'll
it.
start actually doing the podcast proper now. I think we're on 75, right? I think so. I hope I updated that correctly. I
Hold
checked all
on.
my numbers on the episode. I think we're on 75.
I think so.
We are on 75.
Yay.
Yeah. So I did update it. Cool. Rumble Pack Podcast, episode 75, and I am Adam because we missed last week.
And I'm
You
the Ballless Wonder, Michael.
Not yet.
Not yet.
And I'm the ball full wonder, Sean.
Nice.
I don't know. I'm a
You know what?
classy
It
man.
didn't hit me until you said ball full. What Mike said. I was like, oh, okay. Jesus.
Actually, to be fair, the real ball full person is Rocky. After the last podcast, when he was just flaunting it in all of our faces.
Hang out.
2 more months, and then he's gonna be like, "Whoa, I'm 3 pounds lighter."
Damn it! I was gonna make that joke too. Fuck. Oh, Mike will be shooting blanks.
Poor bastard.
Mike's a cap gun. Pew pew. Just smoke coming out.
It's like a whistle.
Yeah,
Doing the responsible thing is a reward unto itself.
Yes, it is.
Time to go to Hot Pot again.
Huh?
Time to go to Hot Pot again.
I want to go to Hot Pot.
Mike's got a place near him. Oh, there's a place up here that's
you said
still being installed. Like they're almost done.
I was gonna say, didn't you say they were just gonna finish construction?
Mm-hmm. I don't know when necessarily because they haven't put an ETA or anything, but they're working on it.
Yay!
Still coming up, so hopefully soon. Then we can go check that out.
Definitely gives us a reason to go up there more.
Oh wow, you weren't
as
kidding.
if you need a reason. You just don't want to see us. You want to come up here for the food.
Yep.
All right.
By the way, you weren't kidding. Mike, you are like literally... Well, actually, you're pretty close to me. Yeah, actually, you're like... It really would be splitting the difference if we went to, like, Dedham, Massachusetts to go see the movie. Like, we get all...
Dedham?
Hold on, let me look.
If there is, we're going to go on a field trip.
So the showcase
on our favorite rocket ship.
Oh yeah,
I don't
there's
know what song that is.
Little Einsteins.
I didn't watch that. How am I supposed to know? I was gonna say you're showing your age, but you are younger than all of us. So.
Yeah. Man.
What?
No, I'm just thinking.
Being all young.
I'm just thinking from Sawyer's perspective because he's finally said something like, "Ah, Dad, I'm embarrassing him," or Dad doesn't understand.
You're doing your job then.
As Will Smith said, parents just don't understand.
Parents just don't understand. Yeah. If you're embarrassing your kids, you're doing something right.
Damn right.
Payback for all the times that they embarrassed you as they were getting older. Where do I go with that? You know what else is embarrassing? Soldier Boy with not learning from his past mistakes.
Nice segue.
No.
Thank you. The dude keeps getting... clearly he's not getting in enough trouble if he keeps like doing shit with illegal clones of things. Like right now he is trying to... I haven't followed up on this, but he was selling Retroid flip clones. Like their device that plays... It's an emulator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's done it a handful of times with different devices and like claims it can do this and it can play these games and all this kind of shit. So then he just took like the Retroid model and flipped a clone version of it and threw his name on it and said, "Here you go, buy this." And like was it Retro Dodo? I like follow them for like retro news and stuff like that for games. They reached out to Retroid and was like, "Hey, you guys know about this? Anything going on? You want to comment on it?" They're like, "We had no idea this was happening. Obviously, this is not okay." So
I was about to say, I'm like, I distinctly remember him being like, "Hey, when you think Soulja Boy, you definitely think retro video games. So here's
No.
this piece of crap that,
Legal trouble and out of money.
yep, or Superman.
If you want to crank that, sure.
We've gone so far as the dad jokes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, look at us. We're dads of all. I almost said all colors, but that doesn't make any sense. Of all kinds.
I mean, like, I'm not really a dad insofar as I have no human children. My children
You're still a
eat
dog
their
dad.
own throw up, so it's it's a thing.
So do ours.
6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other. What are you gonna do? It's almost the same thing.
Yeah,
The ones
it's
that
kind
shit in the
of
diaper, they're the ones that eat their puke.
yeah.
Not the same.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Like, I know that there are diapers for dogs, but there are points where I'm like, could I just toss a diaper on this thing? You know what I mean? Like, is it that bad? Is it that bad? Also, and again, I don't want to offend anybody, but my dog, when he poops, holy crap. He was like a 40-pound puppy. He was this little tiny nugget. And he would go outside, and it was like the scene in Jurassic Park when they found the giant mound of poop. And it's like, that's a big pile of shit. Like, that's what it's like every day, 4 times a day.
God. Have you played the Lego Jurassic Park game?
No. Do they reference that?
So it's even worse. They do reference it because there are piles of shit, and you can play as what's her name from it. But instead of like examining it or whatever for her ability, she just jumps headfirst into it.
Oh,
Just headfirst, whoop, swims around in a minute and jumps back out with like the new thing for the next part of the level. I'm like, oh my god.
Well, I mean, you don't remember that deleted scene when Dr. Ellie Statler jumps headfirst into the giant mound of dinosaur shit? I think my favorite takeaway from that like whole thing was like all the scientists coming out being like, "That's factually incorrect. There's no way a dinosaur could make that much poop." And like, it's like a movie, man. Just cool out, man. It's all good.
Sometimes you just gotta let it be what it is.
By the
It
way,
was also based on a book, so there's gonna be creative liberties.
but also I love that that was our tangent from the Soulja Boy conversation, was talking about dinosaur shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's perfect. But by the way,
Shit and shit.
and this is, if we're ever going to do a Ramble Pack podcast movie day, that is going to be one of the things I would love to have a podcast on. What books are better as movies?
ooh. Can we
There are
start
a
with
lot.
Lord of the Rings?
Dude, there could be 2 different podcasts about that because we could go with books and movies and what video games make good movies.
I think he missed
And what? Oh, he did. He definitely missed it.
No, you said Lord of the Rings. I heard you.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to opine that the Lord of the Rings movies are more accessible and fundamentally, in my opinion, I prefer the movies to the books. I've read the books. They are phenomenal, but there is something just fundamental about watching it and remembering the early 2000s, post 9/11, world felt like it was falling apart, and then that movie series came out, and we're like, we're gonna be okay, man. We're gonna be okay.
I just saw a sit-down interview with Christopher Lee, who was talking about the movies as they were about to come out, and he's like, we have something special. Once it hits, it's going to take the world by storm or something like that. And I'm like, damn, he really nailed it before it even came out.
Right, and then he was like, hey, when you stab a man in the back,
It doesn't make a noise.
it doesn't make that noise. And he's like, did you ever watch? And again, I loved the behind the scenes. That is a masterclass in behind the scenes DVD perfection. But I love Christopher Lee. They were all like, all the Hobbits are like, all the Hobbit actors are like, yeah. And Christopher Lee just walked up to Peter Jackson and was like, that's not what a dying guy sounds like. And then Christopher Lee's like, and then I went to Peter and I said, he doesn't make a noise like that. It's like, bro, holy shit, calm down. It's a movie. It's a movie about. Yeah, go on.
No, I thought you were gonna say the thing about Ian McKellen crying at the little table because he was talking or surrounded by green screens or talking to like balls on sticks.
One of those things that should not be funny, but just imagining 90-year-old Christopher Lee standing around in a room just all green, talking to a tennis ball, and just emoting. Oh, God.
I think there's only a couple actors who could actually like be really sincere with acting like that, and I mean he's one of them. And then the other one,
Andy Serkis.
I was gonna say Patrick Stewart, but yes, Andy Serkis too.
In terms of talking to a tennis ball, that guy went on with, like, he wore, like, a skin-tight, like, leotard. Ping pong balls taped all over
It
it.
wasn't just, it
And
wasn't
he was
Lord
like,
of the Rings. It was the Planet of the Apes too.
Yeah.
yeah. And he's like fundamentally known as one of the best mocap actors of all time. Not
Yep.
just mocap people, mocap actors. And like he got that from Gollum. And then you see him in other stuff. Like he did a movie he did a movie called Einstein and Eddington, and he played Albert Einstein, and it was phenomenal. It was really good.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that's Gollum.
He's never gonna be able to get away from that.
Oh God, no.
I mean, I honestly want to get the audiobooks for Lord of the Rings just so I can hear his narration, because he has a phenomenal
He
voice.
narrated him.
Yeah, I think he did. I thought you told me
I did not know
that.
Wasn't me. I did not know.
I thought you were the one who mentioned that, but let me look.
I had no clue. Now I gotta look into it.
You know what surprised the living hell out of me that I didn't realize it was Andy Serkis until somebody had to literally say it. Snoke from the sequel trilogy.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's him.
I didn't know that.
Like now that I know, if you listen to the voice, you can hear his voice. But had nobody told me that, I wouldn't have freaking known.
Damn. I didn't know that. Unless I did and forgot. Holy shit.
Uh-huh.
Well, thank you for that. You learn something new every day.
No.
Yeah, he also was Claw or Clog or whatever his name is.
Claw
in
from
Black
yeah.
Panther. Yeah, he's been in a lot of shit.
I didn't see Black Panther.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
I hear you. I haven't watched any of the superhero movies. I just do not give a shit.
That's
I watched
fine.
Moon Knight. That was about it.
That, you know what? Fair, man. Yeah, it's fair. I am not of the ilk where I'm like, you're missing out. If you like it, if you don't, it's fine. You're firm.
Now, how do we get back to video games?
How do we get back
Got
to video
one
games?
thing in. Well, since we
Fine.
talked about shit, do you want to talk about the other shit, or do we want to
Sure.
talk about something else?
Sure. How about we do this? Because you know what? Because we're going to talk about nerd fandoms. So, evidently, the Legend of Zelda Lego set, the second one, is coming out, and they have a awesome trailer for it.
The little animated thing, that they animated in Legos. I didn't catch it until somebody put it side by side with, I forget which part of Ocarina of Time, but it was basically like a reverse shot of that. So it was the same music as when Ganondorf changes into Ganon when you're fighting him at the end. Yeah, I think it's the same music, and like the shadows kind of look similar. So they're, I guess, hinting or maybe speculating that it could be a Ganondorf theme set.
It from whatever it is.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I got a little excited.
I am on board. You had me at hello. Lego
Still need
set.
to get the Deku tree.
I know.
Let's open
God.
this up and take a peek, shall we? Hints. Oh, it hints at a diorama of the final battle.
Yeah.
See, I don't know if I really want a diorama, but still exciting to have something that's more Legend of Zelda stuff.
Yeah,
They finally started shooting the movie in New Zealand, I think it was.
I'm legitimately curious. I am not holding out any hope that it will be good, but I'm hoping. You know, like here's my thing: the minute that Link speaks or is right-handed, I'm gonna be like, I'm out of here, man.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's my little counter to that. I was really down on the idea of a Mario movie, especially when Mario like has a certain way of talking, and they were going to ground it more.
Yeah.
But I'll say that the Mario movie was good
Yeah, it
for
was
what
decent.
it was worth, and like all the shit that they threw in just to make sure you knew it was a Mario movie. It was good. It was a good kids movie. It was decently put together. It had good pacing. I have no complaints. So I'm excited for the second one.
Right. I was confused about the Chris Pratt, but he did okay. But I think they nailed it with Charlie Day being Luigi. That was
Hell yeah, they did.
perfect.
I think Bowser's a little too goofy, but I think Jack Black got him pretty well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think you can't do it. I think Jack Black as Bowser is basically like James Earl Jones as Darth Vader. Like, you would.
Yeah.
I can't imagine if you were to voice that character, like, and make it any way other than somebody going, "Rrr, rrr, rrr, rrr," it's going to be Jack Black.
Yep. So if there is actual talking, well, if Link actually speaks, you know he's going to be right-handed. I just have this funny feeling, but I don't think a lot of people even recognize that until you point it out. But I don't know.
I mean,
he's going to talk.
I mean,
there's no way they can make a silent person
Yeah.
that you follow throughout the whole movie.
I mean, and to be fair, they made him right-handed in Skyward Sword, and I believe
Well, they did that for Skyward Sword because of the
motion controls, right?
What am I can't think of the name of the damn controller. The Wiimote and the
Nunchuck.
fucking stick. Yeah.
And
Since it was right-handed to begin with, they had to match it up. Well, they did that with Twilight Princess too.
I remember the first time that I went into a GameStop and I was like, "Hey, do you have the Wiimote and the fucking stick?" Oh God! I mean,
Still probably know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they probably. Well, and if you did that now, they would be like, "Oh, you are definitely a 40-year-old man."
I'm almost there.
I just want the fucking stick, you know.
You got the remote control and the stick.
Hey, do me a favor. Give me that thing that I wave at the TV that if I don't tie to my wrist, I break my TV. Give me that.
So since we're on that topic, and I think 2 out of 3 of us had it on there, they showed the Super Mario Brothers 2 movie trailer.
Yeah, they
It's going to
did.
be called the Super Mario Brothers Galaxy movie now.
Yep. Super Mario Galaxy the movie.
Oh, interesting. It's really weird that they called it that too, because I definitely called out some things in the trailer while all 4 of us here were watching it that they pulled from Odyssey, not Galaxy.
Yeah.
So it's weird that they're calling it that.
I mean, I think that. Well, actually, fun fact. They're probably calling it Super Mario Galaxy because if they put it out at the same time as Chris Nolan's Odyssey, and they call the movie Odyssey, people are going to get real confused.
I mean, Galaxy kind of fits too, because in that game it's a bunch of different planets, so why not just bring in all these different things?
Yeah. I mean, I think that I do like the idea of them naming it something that's relatively well known by people outside of the video game space. Like, if you're going to name...
And it was one of their more popular games,
Yeah.
too.
I mean, actually, that's one of the games I have to pick up at some point, is 1 and 2 on Switch 2. I really want to try it.
Mm-hmm.
I've never played those ones.
Meg loves the first Galaxy.
Yeah. It's funny. I've heard a lot of, like, behind the scenes on that, and basically, like, Miyamoto was like, it's too dark, but I think that everyone almost universally praises the story, where it's very weird and esoteric for a Mario game. Like, Rosalina's character, it's mysterious and weird, which I'm like, yeah, I'm down for that, man. Like, let's do that.
speaking of dark, without spoiling it, the ending is kind of nutty too.
Right.
In like a darker tone. I don't know if you know what happens, but like it's a darker tone, but it's happy. It has a of course it's a Mario game, so it's got a positive ending and all that. But like to get there, the ending is kind of like, wow, I can't believe that Mario actually went to those levels.
Oh wow.
He killed the guy.
Do you want me to
Yeah,
spoil
he
it?
murdered a man. Just to watch him die.
I mean,
it's weird.
in a well, okay. Do you want me to spoil it?
Oh no, not a 20-year-old game.
Hey, I don't know. Maybe you just want to experience it yourself.
I know I've heard it.
Do you honestly?
I've heard it before,
Yeah.
but I honestly can't remember.
Okay, so I mean, like, I think it was Bowser or whoever it is ends up like they're trying to stop him from ending the universe or whatever, and it does. I mean, the whole thing ends and like it all shrinks down to like nothing, and then another explosion happens and everything's back
Right.
again. So it's pretty dark.
So what you're saying is basically everyone dies, and then by virtue
Yes.
of like by the virtue of statistics, because in an infinite universe, the same thing will happen over and over and over again. Beautiful.
I guess.
Yeah. And everyone else is like, hey, I want to
you
stomp on a
guys-
Goomba.
Do you guys know who is doing Rosalina's voice?
I have it. Oh yeah.
Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Brie Larson.
Yes.
Which, by the way,
And there's a funny roundabout thing that I keep seeing come up about that. I guess she was super into Mario Galaxy before, and like there's some video clips going around of her like kicking out her boyfriend or whatever
Yeah.
at the time because she was stuck on a level, and he kept talking to her about it. So she's like, "Leave me alone! I'm trying to beat this." So she kicked him out, and now she's doing Rosalina's voice. So that's pretty cool.
Oh hell yeah, I like that type of stuff.
and Bowser Jr.
Okay.
is being played by the co-director of Uncut Gems. What the fuck?
I don't know, man. I don't recognize this person, his voice or anything, but it works. It fits pretty well with Bowser Jr.
Yeah, that's a real. If you watch The Mandalorian, when they have the dude who's like, now I want to see the baby. Oh my god, why is his name? His name is escaping me right now. Werner Herzog. Werner Herzog.
Yeah, Werner Herzog.
Right? Who's like the most like weird, like nihilistic, like European guy of all time. He's like, I want to hold the baby green puppet.
But you know what? It worked in that.
It did.
He was great at it.
Actually, and to be fair, Grogu is only like a physical thing because they wanted to do CG for it, and Werner Herzog was like, if you do that, you will kill this entire production. And they were like, well, you know, Werner Herzog, you know all of it, so I guess we're making a puppet.
Since we're talking about Star Wars, Mike or Sean, I don't know if you give a shit about Destiny, but they put out a trailer for Renegades, which is their Star Wars themed stuff for December.
Ooh, and how does it look?
It partially looks like Star Wars. It's not set in Star Wars. It's not. There's no like actual named things from Star Wars or anything like that. But they have Chewie's crossbow weapon in it. They've got like the blasters that make the same noises. The new dungeon that's coming out as well. You can literally build your own lightsaber from different things, but it's not called a lightsaber. It's called like the Praxic blade or something like that.
I'm watching.
It looks.
I'm watching the trailer right now.
But they're this is kind of like a make or break for them, I think, because yeah,
It's funny because
it's not looking so hot and people keep complaining.
if you like, and you kind of hit the nail on the head. You were like, you know, Mike and Sean, if you give a shit. There was a point where I would have been like, oh, cool, you know, like maybe I'll try that at some point. But every single time we end up talking about it, I'm like, maybe I won't.
Yeah, and Sony just did a reevaluation of Bungie's. What was the word? They like reassessed their value from Destiny, like when they first bought it, and it's down from what their first initial assessment of the product was. So they're not It wasn't a great investment years later, but they're still
Yeah,
trying.
hey, you know what? Even a stopped clock is right twice a day. It looks cool. I'm actually just watching it right now, and it looks really cool.
From what I remember, it's going to change up some stuff. Like, they wanted to go to that new portal system,
Yeah.
and this is more of a factions and territories kind of thing now, where you're like, there's 3 different factions, and you're doing work for each of them, and if you do more for one, it upsets the other one, so you got to kind of balance what you're doing, and you have quests and bounties and normal stuff to do, but it's all encapsulated in this one thing for Renegades.
Okay.
But it also ties into the greater story of what happened back in
Hey,
what the hell they call the new stuff.
Other than them putting the X-wing in there.
yeah, I was just gonna drop that in where I was like, they have a legitimate. I mean, it's an X-wing, and they have Darth Vader. Darth Vader's in this.
Oh, I got the last one they released as far as armors go. I picked up an Imperial Trooper.
Oh yeah, and I got the Shadow Hunter.
Yeah. But at least
Shadow
it
Trooper,
was
whatever
like
it was.
it made sense. It was for the Halloween event, wasn't it? No.
I don't think so. No, because the Halloween was like horror themed stuff. This was their own standalone like little pack, like they do for different crossovers.
Right. But at least they admit it was definitely Star Wars, not
Yes, it was blatantly Star Wars.
Right.
Oh, and the dungeon is called something about Bale, and Bale is working with Six. I don't know if you went through the story and caught all that. Six is one of the planets in our solar system, basically, and it's its own like living consciousness. I'm not going to get into any of that.
okay.
But the armor for that dungeon is actually coming out now. Like some people have some pictures of it,
Yeah.
and the Titan armor looks like a Jedi. It's like Jedi robes. So maybe the other 2 classes' armors are like that too.
Maybe.
I would not be opposed if you guys at some point, if you wanted to do an episode where you just explain the lore of Destiny to me.
Do I have a podcast episode for you?
Oh, do you already have one?
We have done this already.
Except you were I was in your seat.
Yeah.
All right, so
Now here's the catch. I don't mind going back over that because we can start from the very beginning and step through the actual stuff rather than jumping around to things. But this is more like we'll talk talk about it up to this point and then go off on a tangent to explain what this is to get back to where we were originally and to continue on.
I don't know what you said, but I'm
a lot of that kind of
on
stuff.
board with it.
Okay. I also have actually 2 different 2-hour videos for you all about the story and lore of Destiny if you
Yes,
want. They're really well made
text them
too.
to me. I love a lore dump.
Okay.
Do it.
To be 2, please.
I did it.
Hook it directly into my vein. I was
Stick
stick it in.
Wait. Jesus.
What? Listen, you said it first,
So
man.
impressive.
You started this.
Oh shit, the third one's a Grievous.
What?
Sorry.
Oh shit! The third one's a Grievous is now the third sleeper cell phrase.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sean, this is a 10-hour video that goes through the complete story from origins to final.
Yeah, you had me at 10 hours. Once I finish my book, I love putting on. Actually, I need to start doing that again. When I worked at a company a long time ago, we were all shitbags, so we all like played Minecraft and shit during work. But we also did. We would just watch like Let's Plays and like lore dumps, and that was absolutely one of my favorite.
This guy has a good voice too, so you'll appreciate that.
Do. Okay, yeah, I know. and by the way, this is a weird thing, and I'm sure you guys probably run into this too. YouTube, because of all the dynamiting, like from the industry that I work in, all of the ads that I get now are from the industry I work in and are not things that I would ever purchase or on my own. So I'm like, oh, cool. Look, there's, this thing that, like it'll be like from a product that we sell. And I'm like, man, I'm doing this so I don't have to think about work, man.
Can't win.
Can't win. Subscribe. Right, and then we're going to do...
All right. I want to talk about Vampire Survivors really quick because more stuff came out and check in with you about what you've done with it. And then we should cover what everybody has put on their list since we all are in agreement about a couple different things.
All right. So, fun fact, I actually have something in there too on Vampire Survivor, and I think we're probably going to touch on the same thing.
It's probably the same thing because it's what they just showed off.
I'll put you in watch later. So, the thing that I got for Vampire Survivors, it has VR support now?
Apparently, it just came out today for the MetaQuest.
What?
How does that
What?
work?
You should check out the trailer. It's cool looking. It's in a, I mean, you see it. It's in a 3D, but I should say 3D environment, and it has like a tabletop view of it for some of them. But like, it's still the 2D sprites and stuff, but then you can see them in a 3D disc as they're like circling in on your character and stuff. It's cool.
Oh, what the crap?
Yeah, see?
The reaction. Now I have to look.
It's really cool.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I think they've literally hit the best thing that I have ever heard as a catchphrase, and I'm putting it in the chat.
I gotta look at the chat
Yes.
now. Oh, yeah, be the bullet hell, but with your face.
Perfect.
They have that same catchphrase, not with your face, but there is a Kickstarter for the tabletop version of Vampire Survivors, funny enough. And they say, be the bullet hell, now in your own home, or something like that.
I really like this. You know what this reminds me of? I remember back in the day when Google Glasses, before they absolutely tanked, they did they did a thing where they had they did a tech demo where you could see like basically they were just like looking at a table, and then you could see like basically like a rendition of a Minecraft world where you could go into it. It reminds me of that. I actually really like the aesthetics of this.
Oh, that was the Minecraft. That was the Xbox Smart Glass.
Yeah.
They had one for Minecraft that did the same thing.
Yeah, and I remember it was years ago. It must have been like 13 years ago.
And it went nowhere.
It went nowhere.
Because they even had Mojang come out on the stage and talked about it and showed what you can do, but it didn't go anywhere with it. And I thought the application was cool, but they never did anything.
And it's funny because you could think like, and again, like, not that I'm sure there are going to be some actual practical applications you could do with that. Like if you're not if you're doing surgery, but like you could do like a rendition. If you're an architect, you could do a rendition and look around it and stuff, and that'd be really cool. And I'm like,
yeah,
why didn't...
I felt like there was a small push for augmented reality for 1 year, and that was it. And then kind of VR took over.
I still haven't tried VR. I want to try it.
It's fun. I like Beat Saber.
Ooh, and actually, I'm going to actually revert back a little bit to the thing we were talking about. Oh my gosh, we were talking about like... Oh, it was with Destiny. It's crossover events. You just tried something. Mm-hmm. I'm pointing up at you on my screen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Fortnite got me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Fortnite got its claws into me just because they had the Simpsons mini season going on. So I was like, all right, I like the Simpsons enough. You get to like, I was like, oh, it's just gonna be characters and stuff. But no, you get to run around Springfield proper and like go to the different landmarks and special locations, and like you can jump the gorge in a car and do all this other shit. And I'm like, all right, you got me. I gotta check this out. And I've been playing it for like a week and a half straight. That's been my go-to game in amongst Vampire Survivors and Power Wash Simulator. I will say I've just about maxed out their Battle Pass too, so now I can buy the actual Battle Pass because I've got enough V-Bucks playing the game. I like it. The game's come a hell of a long way from when it first started. I have no complaints. If anybody doesn't know, Fortnite originally started off as like a base building zombie defense game. And then like, what was it? PUBG got really big. And then they're like, oh, we have something similar or like the building blocks of this. Let's try it out. So Fortnite took that and made like a battle royale where it was 99 people with building in a free-for-all on a map. And it took off from there. And now it's this huge, I don't know, like, what, Ready Player One style thing where they've got characters and things from all over for different things. There are different game modes people have built. There's different game modes that Epic has built. There's different styles of play. There's the OG where you're building. There's zero build, which I like, so there's no building. It's just a regular battle royale.
Yeah.
They got the events. They've got music events. They've got tycoon-style games. They've got all this kind of shit in the game. It's a lot of fun.
I mean, like, I played it for a very short time, and again, this is before, like, no... I would probably go back knowing that there is a no build. The building aspect of it threw me off so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Not that it's bad, but yeah, not for me. I actually have to duck out a little early. I'm very sorry. Yeah. So continue without me. I will send you over my stuff. Have a great night. Sorry.
Oh, shit.
Sorry. All right. Bye.
Okay, bye, Sean.
No.
Now let's speculate what happened.
Dun,
Hopefully
dun,
everything's
dun. This is where in the live stream you see the little sign at the bottom, to be continued.
No, I'm not going to cut it out there. The cats are getting into it. Well, we have some of the similar things that we can talk about. Actually, tell me about... I don't know where I want to go, because there's two different things. One of them was the Kojima thing, which I was interested... I did a little bit of reading about, but I don't know much. But the Death Stranding anime?
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about that.
Me neither until I saw this article. I'm like, wait, what? The fact, I know Disney's starting to dip into doing more anime because they just announced the Disney Villains anime that's going to be coming out if it's not already out.
I missed that.
That surprised the living hell out of me, but I can see how them dipping their feet into that, because I'm assuming it has to do with how well anime is doing on Hulu, and where now they're the majority shareholder. They're like, okay, maybe
Aren't they shutting Hulu down now? Like to just absorb it into Disney
right.
Plus?
They're going to be moving everything over. I wouldn't be surprised if they do the same thing with ESPN Plus at some point. Not sure how that's going to work with shared ownership with the NFL now, But yeah, when I saw this, I'm like, really? I wouldn't have thought Disney would team up with like Kojima or anything like that. But apparently the working title for the anime series is called Death Stranding Isolations. Supposed to be coming in around 2027. They didn't show they didn't talk about it much other than that they were on stage with director Takayuki Sano and showed off concept art. I apologize, Ela. I'm not gonna butcher your last name.
Ilya. Kupchinov.
Yes, that.
I'll do it.
Attack him.
Hey,
I won't do it to
just
another
throw me
person
under the bus. Thank you.
Listen, I had to deal with that for years. As even though I'm in common Portuguese, Portugal nation, people still can't pronounce my name right sometimes.
Interesting.
And that used to piss me off, so I won't do that to somebody else. But yeah,
If it helps, sometimes I don't call you Mike. I call you Mikhail.
that doesn't bother me.
Okay. Yeah.
That I know it's out of love, but when you know it's just because like they don't know how to pronounce it.
Well, at least they try rather than saying, nope, not doing it.
Right.
Just tell me. At least they try.
Right. Yes, they try. I appreciate the sentiment, but at the same time, it's one of those things where you hear certain words and it just triggers you. You know, like no, that's not how you pronounce it. You're not allowed to freaking pronounce it any other way than this.
Fair enough.
My last name is one of them, and I'm trying to remember what the hell was the other word. It was where people call when they talk about Nando's peri peri sauce. I'm like, it's not peri peri, it's peeny peeny, motherfucker.
What the fuck is that?
It's a hot sauce. It's a Portuguese hot sauce.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have to pronounce it PD.
Yes.
Okay.
Because even though Nando's is a big barbecue chicken chain from Africa, it was because but the rooster and all that, it's from the Portuguese heritage. So
Okay. Thank you for the lesson.
not a problem. We went on a
So
tangent.
anyway, about the anime, is it still talking, or is it following Sam Bridges from the games, or is it someone else?
Somewhere. Sorry, I have to a synopsis. I have to reread it. I apologize. Somewhere north,
You're good.
Sam Bridges walks through the continent in order to save America. Someone also trying to deal with their. Okay, it sounds like it's going through somebody else's perspective. Advocate by Bridges, a female warrior who tries to kickstart a world of constant fighting. A boy with grudge against Bridges, a girl who embraces loneliness. On the precipice of the end of humanity in the world, their fates hope converge. As another story of Death Stranding begins. Ooh.
Interesting. So they're going to be talking about it from someone else's perspective.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
I will definitely give it. I like the concept art that they showed.
I have not looked at it. I'll have to take a peek. I'm going to look it up right now, actually. Is it similar to the game's look and feel?
No, not at all. It's a 2D. It's like actual anime style.
Interesting.
So I'm very
Okay, so compared to Death Stranding, that's awfully bright.
pretty much.
Oh, it's me. What did I say? Concept art by Ghost in the Shell designers? Ooh, okay. You got me. I love Ghost in the Shell.
All right. The show's good. I don't like their style of art. But if the concept, if the rest of the anime is anything like the concept art, I can get behind that.
Hang on. Are you telling me you don't like Ghost in the Shell's artwork?
I don't. It's for me.
I love that. I love that like old school style, futuristic cyberpunk mechanical stuff. I love it.
The mechanical stuff I'm okay with. It's I want to say it's start for me
I was going to say you have to be because you like Gundam Wing.
Here's the thing. Gundam Wing, it's goes far enough into realism that I can picture myself being in something like that. But the characters are still in anime style, so it's not hitting that uncanny valley vibe for me, whereas Ghost in the Shell does. And I don't know why that type of art style turns me off.
What about Cowboy Bebop? Because that's kind of, I would say that's maybe more in between.
Yes, I love Cowboy Bebop. I want to say that's as far into the uncanny valley as I'm comfortable with going,
Okay.
because there's still enough characters that are still more towards anime-ish side versus humanistic look that that's perfectly fine with me. Any more than that,
Okay.
no. What
Fair enough.
I would have to say, Escaflowne is another one that their art style.
That's a name I haven't heard in forever.
Their art style dips far enough into it that I'm good. I won't go past that.
I stretched my leg. It was sitting on my leg for too long. Ah.
Because ironically enough, if you're talking about the movie, even though it is a giant mech, it has enough organics in it that even the mech is throwing me off.
You say organics, and I go straight to Evangelion. Thank you.
Oh. No, it doesn't. For me, it doesn't tell.
Not the big O, just O.
I forgot about the organics in that one, but the artwork is it's far enough for it's
one's
far
just
enough
straight
removed.
anime.
Yeah, like you can probably talk. The dad just probably goes a little to the uncanny valley, but that's about it.
See, even I don't think that. I think it's still like all anime.
Yeah.
Even the quote unquote mechs in that. I think it's far enough removed.
Yeah. I could definitely say that. Just
Okay,
not,
this is a video game podcast, and then we turned into a book, and then now a movie podcast. Now we're an anime podcast. We're all over the place.
they'll all eventually blend in together. We got a freaking Super Mario movie.
You're not wrong. You are absolutely right. I mean, here's a perfect example. The game Dispatch just came out a couple weeks ago. You're basically playing an animated cartoon. It's like the Telltale games where you get to make the decisions to advance the story and stuff.
Yeah.
But it looks and moves and feels like you're watching a show.
Yeah.
And it's pretty seamless when you make choices.
Oh shit! I've never had a chance, but now the way you just explained it, I'm definitely gonna give that a shot.
It's worth checking out. Well, since we're also talking about anime, the U.S. Patent Office ordered re-examination of Pokemon's quote-unquote summon sub-character patent. So now they're getting a lot of pushback.
It was a domino effect.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to ask the same thing I asked last time is, did nobody actually read through this shit or think about it beforehand? Because it seems like it was just moving and moving, and then finally someone was like, wait a minute, let me look at this. And then it started actually getting looked at and taken care of.
Exactly. I think it. At the beginning, I think it started more to do with Nintendo's weight, legal wise, where they didn't want to deal with that, but where
They're also very litigious, but I get you.
right. Where people were so afraid to the point where they could tried to push to get away with more and more and more until somebody was like, I'm sorry, we can't even we can't even hide it anymore. There's no turning the other way on this one.
I appreciate the Japanese courts being more transparent and like they're pointing out, yeah, you might have this, but there are other games that predate this stuff. So what are you trying to do here?
Right.
And I don't know if that has any bearing on what the U.S. courts are doing necessarily, but it's good that they're taking a harder look at this and saying, wait a minute.
Right.
Maybe, if we're lucky, I don't know. I agree with Sean when he mentioned this before, and I think you probably do too, where video game types, like that's the word, video game mechanics should not be patented.
Right.
Because if you do that, then you're cutting off a lot of creativity. Can't build upon something that was made, which is why, again, since we keep going back to it, we haven't seen any more of the Nemesis system stuff.
Yep.
And I think he might have said it, but I think other people are starting to catch on to this too, where maybe there needs to be a re-examination of that. That'd be cool.
Yes, I would. Make it
I would
happen,
love
people.
to see that applied to other games. Oh, fuck.
What?
I don't know if Sean knew this, but we didn't get around to talking about it. But the Vampire Survivors devs, Poncle,
Yeah.
they're partnering with Auroch Digital, which they make some of the Warhammer games, and they're making a Warhammer Survivors game. So it's like they took the Vampire Survivors engine and like the sprite details and stuff, and they ported it over to the Warhammer universe. So now it's like split between two different flavors of Warhammer, but it's all in one thing called Warhammer Survivors.
Yeah.
So now you're the giant space marines walking around shooting the aliens and shit like that in the Vampire Survivors engine.
Yeah.
It's supposed to come out next year. And I'm not even a big Warhammer person. I don't know jack shit about it, but you know what? I'm gonna play it.
Pretty much. We already see a whole bunch of games that are sharing that style. So that
Yeah, but this is officially a. I think Punkle even said like this is a Survivors type game because I mean it's using their engine
Right.
and they're helping out with the development of the game. So it's pretty cool that we're getting more of these Survivors type games. I like those; they're fun.
oh hell yeah.
So that was another thing that we didn't talk about. There is a gold card from the end of the trailer that they showed from the VR games that they debuted today. There's speculation that they're going to show whatever that gold card is at the Game Awards. And some people think that it might be a Final Fantasy crossover for whatever reason. There's a lot of hope for certain DLCs and shit like that. But the top speculation right now for it is Final Fantasy for whatever reason. And I don't know where that came from.
No idea.
There's a shit ton of other games that I can think that would fit way better,
Right.
or would be a lot more cool. But someone made the joke of saying like, since it's the seventh reveal, seventh heaven, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, you're going a little too far with that. I don't think that's the case.
Right. Yeah, no, I can't. Unless you're Barrett shooting down fiends, I don't see how that works.
So that could work, and I'm only saying that because one, they have Contra DLC, and two, the Emerald Diorama stuff that they put out has Romancing Saga characters in it.
Yeah.
Some of them have guns, some of them fight with swords, some of them fight with hands and feet. Also, in that one, I think this is pretty cool. I'm still learning how they manage this one and like the whole gameplay aspect of it, but there's a party system now. So with the Romancing Saga characters, you can have more than one person from that in your party as you're running around and doing things.
Yeah.
And they get their own weapons and stats and like their own weapon pickups or like the passives and stuff like that too.
Okay.
It's pretty neat. Have you started playing Vampire Survivors yet?
I haven't yet. I'm sorry. The baby drains the brain cells.
I feel like those people that come to your door saying, "Hello, sir. Let me tell you the good word of Vampire Survivors."
Oh my
Join us. Join the cult.
Oh Jesus,
It's fun.
we still haven't even we've been talking about getting this our a Minecraft server or realm going for God knows how long. We finally do it. Haven't done anything yet.
Nah. At least we got all the accounts and stuff set up.
This is true. And we got an XP farm going already.
Mm-hmm. I need to really get on and do some work. I'm sorry. I'm leaving it all to you.
That's okay. But yeah, we definitely need to get them going on that because Sawyer's been asking. Because now that he knows where it is and he knows he can get on, it is. I guarantee you, it's eating him on the inside, saying, "I can't go. It's right there. I could just. Dad won't know, but I'll know."
We'll let them play. You know what? What's he doing to... No, you guys have your sibling get-together tomorrow, right?
Right. Tomorrow is date night, sibling night type of situation. My parents will have the kids tomorrow night because of my procedure. And and then they're gonna
Snip, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap.
and then they're gonna have them again Saturday night. So maybe Sunday afternoon.
Okay.
And then after
As long as Amelia's not an asshole, then yeah.
and then after that, because I know everybody's schedule is different and stuff like that. We can get on the realm at any time at this point, so they can play on their own if they want to, show off stuff. You and I just need to set ground rules for them. I've already told Sawyer that to not touch anybody's builds, because he will, if you let him, he will take it apart or add to it because he thinks
Oh,
he
Amelia will
wants
too. Amelia will absolutely do that too.
Oh.
All right. So, do you want to tell me about the Tomb Raider studio? Was this Crystal Dynamics' stuff, or do we want to talk about Valve's unveiling of stuff?
I want to end on a nice note.
Are we ending?
No, I at least depending on how we're going, I'd want to.
None of this is okay. You know what? There's one good thing that maybe. Well, hang on. Yeah, I've got one good thing that we can end on. I think.
Okay.
Okay, let me get my bad news out of the way. Real quick. Rockstar was accused of union busting. They fired some people recently, and then like, it's been coming out like that it was they were like doing some union stuff, and that's why they were fired. So now there are petitions and stuff within the company to get these people rehired, and they're being accused, and there's a lawsuit going on regarding it too.
Weren't they one of the ones that were
The company
toting
that's
about
making
the
billions of
unionizing?
dollars. Funny enough, though, making shit tons of money, and they're shit canning people just for wanting to start a union inside.
Jesus.
Yeah, good stuff. Also, Ubisoft. You don't really hear about them unless it's bad news.
Oh, jeez. What they do now?
Today they had their earnings call, and 15 minutes before then they called it off. They halted that and stock trading. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Not sure what that means. There's a lot of speculation on it. Some people are saying that it's just not good news. I guess there's some internal emails that are coming out about the halt on the stock trading, and that is to prevent further market volatility with their stocks and to stop some speculation on stuff. But it's still not a good look when they they called off the earnings call just a few minutes before it was supposed to happen, which generally means that it's not good news.
No, but I'm just wondering what the fuck happened at the very last second. Because if it was either you're going into this, if you know it's really that bad, you just not going to announce it. You call it off. You're going to call it off well ahead of time.
They have to announce it. They have to answer to their the stockholders, so they have to do it. But like, if they're not, if they just said no, we're not talking about it, it's got to be bad.
That's what I'm saying. But not only does it have to be bad, but very last minute. Because they could say if it was that bad ahead of time, they could have said, "All right, we're not doing this day, but we're going to push it back to this day." But to outright not give an answer, it was the last second. Holy shit!
Yep. What I keep seeing is 15 minutes before. So, yeah. Let's see, right here it says mere hours before it was set to present its earnings, Ubisoft announced its H1 fiscal year 25 to 26 report would be delayed until later in quote unquote the coming days.
Yeah, once
An internal email acquired by Insider Gaming. This is not who this is from. This is coming from Game Rant. Ubisoft CFO told employees that it was, quote-unquote, taking extra time to finalize the results, and the trading pause was to, quote, limit unnecessary speculation and market volatility in the meantime. Oh, interesting. I did not know that.
What?
Tencent became Ubisoft's largest shareholder just a few years ago. I hope they're not. I don't think this is the case because we would have seen it on the stock market, but
yeah.
Hopefully they're not facing down another hostile takeover.
Oh, Jesus. Because that's what we need right now.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all my bad news.
Alright, I guess I'll give mine. So, there's more layoffs.
We can end it with Sonic.
Huh?
I said we can end this with Sonic.
Sonic? What happened to Sonic?
No, it's good. It's good.
Oh!
Sorry.
Oh my god!
Didn't mean to scare you. Sonic's dead.
Oh my god. I don't think I'd be able to handle that one.
Oh, really?
Ugh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But yeah, apparently there was more layoffs.
Over at Crystal Dynamic.
Yeah. They revealed on Thursday that they're going to be laying off 30 developers in the middle of their restructuring. They're claiming that
Okay, that's a kind of small amount.
Yeah.
Like I expected it to be more than that. Do you know how many employees they have?
I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure that studio. I don't think they're a big one though.
Yeah. All right. Sorry. Continue.
No, that's okay. Well, not only that, it's already their third round of layoffs this year.
Oh, that's right, because they had to stop making the Perfect Dark game because Microsoft shot themselves in the foot with their shit. I forgot about that.
And
We covered that too.
yeah, we did. And the funny, not to mention, they are part of Embracer Group. They were sold off by Square Enix back in 2022. So
Oh shit, you're right.
they had to deal with that shit. That fallout.
Square Enix isn't doing well this year either. They reported a huge loss. It's also because they weren't. It was their It was on the back of their NFT push, I think it was, or something.
Yeah.
It's one of those two, and I think they're pushing for AI as well. So, yeah, they had a loss this year. Anyway, I see here you said they also had some deals with Amazon Games, which obviously we talked about last time. Amazon Games is having some issues where they're shutting down all their stuff.
Mm-hmm. So they're not. It hasn't been verified yet, but it's fairly safe to say that that's the reason for this latest budgetary
Sure as
cuts.
hell looks like it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Which is sad too, because they had to come back with the Tomb Raider games, and those were excellent. And
Yeah.
people looked forward to Perfect Dark, and that never came out.
Nope.
So that would have been so good for them, and people in general to play. But still,
Yeah.
it would have been really good.
It would have. Apparently,
Yay!
I just realized Kojima's got both sides of the coin for Kojima today.
Good and bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I saw something about him distancing himself from some cartoonist, but I didn't, even reading through it, I didn't catch the entire thing, so I'm not sure what it was about.
I think it was more in this particular scenario, the person that he did a photo off, because Kojima is known for just posting his photo ops with different people and stuff like that. It wasn't.
He's an artist who loves other artists.
Right. And he doesn't and it wasn't intended to be political whatsoever. But
Yeah.
people were pissed off because that's how they're taking it. And then not to mention, especially since he's holding up blatantly this guy's work that people are having an issue with. And they're drawing the parallels that because he was the creator of the Metal Gear series and they're touching on a lot of the same topics, it's a bit ironic that he's saying that they aren't part of that or don't endorse any of that or anything like that when they clearly made a video game about that.
So I'm not going to defend Kojima or this other person because I don't know what they stand for or anything, but
Right.
generally when someone takes a picture with an artist, they are taking a picture with the artist holding the artwork as well.
Right.
So him holding something that he wrote or did does not surprise me.
Right. I'm not surprised about that either. Especially you're at a convention. You're gonna show off whatever you're looking at. The point of the photo is to show what you're looking at.
Right.
Is there a lot of irony there? A lot of shitty timing too? Yeah, but at the same time, so what? You can't. I don't see it that way. Especially if this is his way of doing things. The only time, if I can understand if there were other photos that were controversial, but they're not. And to rag on somebody
So
for that one time,
it sounds and looks like they're people are trying to draw parallels between just because you took a picture with somebody holding their artwork that you automatically endorse whatever they stand for or their beliefs.
Right.
And that's not always the case. You might not even be aware of it, which is what it sounds like was up with Kojima. He had no
Right.
idea. So just because he got a picture with this person, they're like, you automatically believe what he's saying.
no. How many times have we? How many stories, especially like classics and stuff like that, the majority take it one way, and later find out that there were the author or the creator had a hidden meaning behind it or intended it another way, but the majority took it positively when it really was a negative.
See, that to me is more of a perspective thing or having good literacy.
Mm-hmm.
Because some people can read a book and not pick up on those nuances and just say, oh, yeah, it was a book about this.
Right.
But then some people can read the same book and be like, well, yes, but because of this, this, and this, it's actually meaning this.
Right.
I don't know. I don't think... I mean, I just feel bad for Kojima because he's in this position where just because he likes someone's artwork or whatever...
Right.
And then he found out later on that he's automatically lumped into it, so of course he has to say something.
Right.
Which isn't necessarily fair, but I also understand that that's how the internet works.
Which is sad and is the reason why we're in the shit that we are.
Yes, sir.
We're turned into the old man.
Oh, that was funny.
that
My mouse
complain
pointer's
about
on your face, and you turned, and it looked like it was picking your nose.
Yep, we've definitely turned into dads.
That's a way to lighten the mood. My mouse is picking your nose. Oh, what time is it? It's 10:15. No wonder I'm getting funny.
All right, let's want to end on a good note then.
Let's talk about Valve.
Yes.
They're taking a page out of Nintendo's book and doing their own thing about making a console, which isn't a console.
Yeah, I can definitely say that was not on my 2025 bingo card.
So I heard some rumblings on the Gaming Leaks and Rumors subreddit.
Yeah.
Where someone first pointed out, or they had posted saying, forget all the Rockstar GTA 6 news. Something bigger is going to hit and is going to take all the wind out of that sails.
Yeah.
And it came out that, well, I mean, not too long after that, we got to look at the Steam machine, which I love that name.
Yeah.
The Steam frame, and the new Steam controller, which is cool. So the Steam frame is their VR headset support. The Steam machine is a dedicated PC for Steam. It runs Steam OS and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's essentially Valve's console, but it's a computer. And then you got the new controller. But amongst that, the person also said, that's not the news. So there's been a shit ton of speculation that maybe it's going to be Half-Life 3 or something like of that caliber alongside this.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And
So I don't want to press too hard on those rumors, but if that's the case, dude, that's going to be big.
ooh.
Yeah. You know Valve, they're not good at making threes, so, I mean, we've got Portal 2, Half-Life 2, Team Fortress 2. We're waiting on threes here.
Oh my god.
Dude, they could drop all three of those at once. All three threes.
Oh Jesus. I'm just thinking from a perspective where people for years have been saying, "Oh, there's not going to be a new console. There's not going to be. You can't compete with the top three."
This is what consoles are going to look like in the future.
Yeah.
I think this is also like the framework of what people believe or what it's expected that the next Xbox console is going to be like.
Right.
It's going to run a dedicated Xbox OS, but it's going to be a computer type thing.
I agree. It's going to be like that, especially where people are going to where they're talking about switching over to like cloud streaming and stuff like that, where you
Yep.
aren't going to need the bulky hardware and stuff like that. That device is literally a tongue in cheek. It's 6 inches.
Wow.
What?
I mean, they had 2 flavors of the console this year where you can either get it with or without the disc drive.
Right.
People are moving towards downloading things and playing from cloud. So, yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So, essentially, not much bigger than this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, cube version, but yeah.
It's a cube. I can't turn my laptop, but it's basically half the size of my Xbox One.
Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, that's a rectangle. So literally cut it in half. You got a cube. Same thing.
Yeah?
But no prices on this stuff coming out in 2026. I can't imagine it being any less than maybe $1,000. Probably like $1,500 for the entire package, if I had to guess.
Phew. Yeah, for the entire package, I can see that happening. I would buy it.
But I mean, if you've got Steam and you're already spending if you've jumped on top of all the Steam deals and shit like that, and you have a massive library, this is a no-brainer.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have a Steam console in your living room now.
I'm hoping that you can use third-party controllers on that. Because my only gripe is
Me too.
I don't like the way that controller looks.
So they've made Steam controllers before, and it didn't do well.
Yeah.
So I've got kind of high hopes for this one, because I'm hoping that they learn from their past mistakes and make something better this time. But it still is a little funky looking.
Yeah.
And I'm with you. I hope that there's still Bluetooth support for putting in the new controller.
It reminds me of
for
this.
putting in other controllers. Mm-hmm.
And I hate the way this feels. Like I bought
It's too small.
Yeah, I bought third party controllers for that reason.
Yeah, they still got the weird little touchpad things on it, but it's got the... No, it's too squished.
Yeah.
You're right. Like, looking at it again, it still looks a little squished.
Right.
Compared to, like, the Xbox controller. One of the cooler things I saw about this, too... Oh, I'm just going to point out, too, that they said that the Steam machine is 6 times more powerful than the Steam Deck. And the Steam Deck itself can already run games at pretty decent specs.
Yeah.
So, it being 6 times more powerful means that it's probably not going to have much problem running any of the games that you have on Steam.
Yeah.
But one of the first things I saw and that they showed off was a wrap or a skin, or I'm not sure what you're calling it, but for the Steam machine itself.
Yeah.
It's a companion cube from Portal. It's going to make it look like a cube. I'm like, that is awesome.
Oh, absolutely.
I'd absolutely do that.
I definitely like that news. That was much needed, and it brightened my day when I saw that, because I'm like, yay! It's actually something different, something new.
Valve's making some big moves in the market right now, and I wonder why.
Yeah.
They must have been working on this for a while, and apparently they're not done. So just wait. We're probably going to get some more news tomorrow.
Something to look
Dude,
forward to.
I'm trying not to get excited, but I really hope that it's Half-Life 3 just to see the reaction from everyone else.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
If it is Half-Life 3, dude, it's going to be so big. But the problem with that, too, is that it has massive-ass shoes to fill.
Uh-huh.
I will say, they'll probably nail it, because they had a VR Half-Life game called Half-Life Alyx, and it was pretty well received, too.
Yeah.
Even for it being a VR game. So, I think they're going to be okay.
I'm normally would not like the fact that I don't like VR games because I get queasy.
Mm-hmm.
I am excited to try this one. I could still run into the same situation, but I don't feel, compared to the other VR stuff, you wouldn't catch me touching them. Like, I'll watch the video version of the VR stuff, but I won't put the helmet on other stuff. This one, I'm willing to try it. No idea
Trust
why.
Valve.
Yeah, I don't know why. I trust. I'm willing to try it. It looks comfortable. It doesn't look like I'm claustrophobic and gonna throw me off.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh, so you want the Sonic news now?
yes, please.
He's not dead. Don't worry.
Oh,
He's
okay.
still racing. So for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, they're getting their first. They have or are getting Pac-Man 2 content.
Yeah.
Pac-Man 2. What the fuck was it? Pac-Man World 2 repacked specifically content from that game. I don't ask. I don't know. But also coming, they're getting SpongeBob content.
What are the most
SpongeBob's coming
random?
to Sonic.
That is the most random crossovers.
Yeah. SpongeBob is really random. Like, what, of all things, I can see Pac-Man. Like, that's normal. Same thing, like, if Mario showed up, I wouldn't be surprised.
Right.
Because, Sonic has come into other games, but, like, SpongeBob? Why?
I don't know.
He's driving a giant Krusty Burger, so that's cool. Yeah.
Holy
Good stuff.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and we also got Fallout Season 2's trailer. I don't know if you've watched the first series, but I'm excited. Season's looking good. They're going to New Vegas, and there's so many callbacks to that game too.
There you go. Oh, I'm trying to remember who the hell they announced was going to be in the new season.
Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if he's going to be. Oh, God, of course, I'm forgetting the name of that group, but I don't know if he is the leader of them or just part of their group. But in the trailer, it shows him stabbing somebody. It also shows some Elvis ghouls, and it shows, I think it showed Mr. House,
Yeah.
the computer dude. I could just throw out names, and I don't think that it would resonate with you because I don't think you've played Fallout, right? Yeah. Okay, so it doesn't matter. But we didn't get really names of characters, so people have been speculating as to who is what and what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, because somebody said this, maybe it's this type of person, or maybe this is going to happen based on this game.
Yeah.
Or because this stuff is going on, this is the ending that we got from the game and it carried on into the show kind of thing.
Right. Yeah, shit. Okay.
It's a cool looking trailer. I'm excited for it. I love the first season.
Another show I definitely have to get around to watching.
I'm hoping that it doesn't follow the Last of Us route, where I love the first season of The Last of Us, and then the second season came out, and it fell off hard.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's the thing, a lot, and we notice that a lot with really good shows. At some point, they do just, pardon the pun, jump the fucking shark.
Yeah.
Like a Game of Thrones.
Oh, I mean, in The Last of Us case, they are following the games like pretty faithfully, which is cool, and I'm not blaming them for doing that for the fall off because it is on the same trajectory and the same story beats that happened in the game have happened in the show. But it's just And in my opinion, The Last of Us 2 is more as well, but that's just me.
Right.
Not a big fan of them. But
Eh,
this one doesn't seem to be, so far just from the trailer, but that's also judging a book by its cover.
yeah, because I want to say, I think the last time I ran into a situation like that was when they got to Negan in The Walking Dead.
Yeah, I think we mentioned that. That was where I stopped.
Yeah. I could definitely say the tone definitely fell off where my interest wasn't as bad.
I thought the show was just boring. We fought through getting through the season before Negan just because it was just so boring.
Try to remember what that one was.
It was when they were in the walled off city.
Oh,
Like it was a peaceful,
Alexandria.
idyllic town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was funky. And the final season was sort of like that too.
Mm-hmm. We recently finished What We Do in the Shadows, and that was great. The last season was kind of meh, but like the whole thing as a whole was good. It's hilarious. It's a good series. If you want something funny to watch that.
Oh my god. Trying to find something that I can get Callie to watch all the way through, because whenever we start a show, we have to stop, and she won't let me continue on anymore, because she doesn't want me to move on ahead of her. But
And then you never get around to it.
yeah, there are shows that I was like, all right, I'm not waiting for you anymore. I'm just gonna keep watching, and I'll take the shit when I find out.
Mm-hmm.
But most of the shows,
Sorry, man.
I get pissed. I'm like, I'm not starting a show with you anymore. Or if you get into my show, I'm warning you right now. I'm continuing. This is my show.
Yeah. I mean, what are you gonna do? Oh, well, here's a fun story for you. Breaking Bad had already come out, and before I moved out here to Massachusetts, that's what Meg and I watched from our own homes. Like, we would queue up the same episode and hang out on webcam and watch an episode or two.
Oh, that's cool. I think I've done that with Callie. But not so much on camera, but we would be on the on our cell phones talking to each other. Doing similar. Yeah. Don't remember what the hell we were watching.
That's how we watched pretty much the whole thing. That was a good series from start to finish, too.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know what wasn't?
What?
Game of Thrones.
Oh, my God.
I want to talk about shows that fell off a cliff.
Oh, my God. I was so pissed. Like, of a show that should not have been rushed. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
The Walking Dead, I can see.
Quite literally
I can see.
nosedive. Just.
Yeah, like The Walking Dead, it was getting to a point. I'm like, okay, you can pace it up. You don't have to keep dragging it out. Because at the time, that was when they realized, oh, we can do a full length movie, whatever. I'm like, okay, I'm actually excited for this. And then they dragged it out for so long. I'm like, no, I'm good. But Game of Thrones was one of those. You could have.
I mean, it was. Not to defend it, but it was already getting kind of meh as it was going on because they were past the book, so they had to make up their own material, and some of the shit just wasn't making sense or out of character for some of the characters too.
Right.
But just the last season and some of the episodes just literally off a cliff.
Right, and it's like, and it's not like they didn't know how the story was supposed to end because George R. Martin they were the only ones besides the actual writer that knows the actual ending, and they decided against going with it. I'm like, why? I don't get it.
I'm just catching up on some chat about the podcast.
Really?
Yeah. A friend of mine's watching, so they were waiting for us to get back to the Sonic talk.
Oh. Sorry.
No, we did. We're good. We got there. All right, it's 10:30. I didn't even check my thing. How long have we been going for? My thing says an hour and 40 minutes. Not bad.
Okay.
Probably trim some of that down to hit an hour and a half exactly.
Yeah, we'll see. It was a long one, but they're all roughly about this length, I want to say.
We lost Sean halfway through.
No!
It's all right. He'll be back again next week.
At the same bat time, at the same bat channel.
Go to bed, Mike.
Fine, okay. Good night.
Well, damn, that was easy. All right, let me do the thing that I hate doing the most because I never remember everything. If you want more from us, then hit us up on the socials and our Patreon. We're on Instagram and Threads and Blue Sky and Facebook. It's Ramblepack Pod or Ramblepack Podcast on all. And we are on Patreon and YouTube, which is the Ramblepack Podcast, and I think it's patreon.com/Ramblepack Podcast. Anyway, we share a lot of different random video game news and trivia and shit like that. And the podcast goes live on Wednesdays at 7:30. Video goes live on YouTube same time. Same bat time, same bat channel. Yay.
Good night, Adam.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm no better. Or are we saying bye now? Okay. Bye. I hit a button.